Now is the time. Not tomorrow. Not when you feel ready. Now. This is what Paul is telling us in 2 Corinthians 6. He starts out with a warning so urgent, so fierce, it shakes you awake. And I tell you, now is the time of God's favor. Now is the day of salvation. People are waiting for a better time to get right with God, waiting until they clean up their lives, until they stop struggling, until they feel holy. Paul says, stop waiting. This is your moment. This is your hour. You are breathing right now because God gave you this day as a chance to step into his purpose. Paul isn't just preaching from a soft chair with his feet up. He's been through it. He listed all. Listen to this and see if your life lines up. We put no stumbling block in anyone's path so that our ministry will not be discredited. He says we're doing this thing right because souls are on the line. They're watching us how we live, not just what we say. Paul says we, the followers of Christ, have gone through troubles, hardships, and distresses. That every late night cry, that every moment when you felt unseen, broken, rejected, he's been there. Beatings, imprisonment, riots. He's saying, I've been locked up for this. I've been beaten down because I didn't back off the mission. Can you imagine? You and I, we quit over small things. Somebody rolls their eyes at us for loving Jesus and we get quiet. But Paul, he's still standing. Why? Because he's focused on the bigger picture, souls and eternity. He worked through hard work, sleepless nights, and hunger. Some of you are grinding hard work and 2 jobs, raising kids, praying through the night for your family. Paul is saying, I see you. But more importantly, God sees you, and he is with you in it. And even while going through all this, Paul says they operate in priority, understanding, and patience, kindness in the Holy Spirit, and sincere love. This isn't fake. This isn't plastic Christianity. This is love so deep, so real, you can feel it when they walk into the room. He says truthful speech and the power of God. That's what we need. No, not opinions, not watered down messages. We need truth. Truth that hurts but heals. Truth that tells you to wake up because there's a battle for your soul. And Paul, he tells us straight. We are treated as imposters, yet we are true, unknown, and yet well known. Dying, yet we live on. Beaten, yet not killed. Sorrowful, yet always rejoicing. Poor, yet making many rich. Having nothing, yet possessing everything. Did you catch that? You can have nothing. No house, no money, no job, and still possess everything. And you have Jesus, because eternity is worth more than anything this world can offer. And Paul says something so raw, so real, it hits you in the chest. We have spoken freely to you. Our heart is wide open. We're not withholding our affection from you, but you are withholding yours from us. He's pleading. He's saying, I laid it all out there. Don't hold back. Open your heart and let Jesus in. But here's the challenge. Don't yoke yourself with unbelievers. This isn't just about marriage. This is about life. Who are you linking arms with? Are they pushing you toward Jesus or pulling you away? What fellowship does light have with darkness? You're a temple of God, not a building. You're the place where God dwells. That's why he says, come out from them and be separated. Leave the old life. Walk away from what's holding you down. He wants to be your father. He's waiting to call you son. He's waiting to call you daughter. But you got to make the move. Now is the time. Now is the day of salvation. Not later, not tomorrow, right now. You want power? You want peace? You want purpose? Open your heart wide. Step into the calling. God's not done with you yet. This is your moment. Let's go.